Okay lang, naka-on man ako dito. Ang internet ni Sir Dish. Okay.
Sir Eric.
Hi Sir Chris.
Hi, good morning. Teka lang ha. Mag-start na tayo?
We actually did, sir. We're done with the prayer po. Now, Sir Ed will do
And to
the...
the company profile na Chris.
Sige, prayer muna. Then
Ay, we're
profile.
done with the prayer, sir.
Sige. Teka.
Chris, may intro ka?
Sir, before Sir Ed will start, sir, do you have anything to say po muna?
Yes, ha. Sige. Good morning. Sir Fiel, good morning. And the rest of the team. Yes. So, ay, nawala ako, naputol.
Can hear you, Chris.
Putol ba ako?
Hindi naman, sir.
Ay,
Can
sige.
still hear you, sir.
Sige. Sir Fiel, so, sorry ha, wala ako dyan ngayon, but see you on the July 8 siguro, andyan ako. So, ang agenda this morning is to present the POS side. Then, this afternoon will be the Acumatica naman na ERP. So, yun. So, Eric handling the retail, and then sa Edward naman on the Acumatica for Mindanao. So, yun lang, Shell.
Yes, sir.
Sige. Ward.
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
Shell. Yeah, Ward, you can
Yes, sir. We can hear you, sir.
Sige na, okay na ako.
Okay.
So, good morning once again. Perfect Microsoft. By the way, I'm just to introduce our team. I'm Edward Villegas. I'm from Microsoft Davao office. With me is Sir Rod Manuel and Sir Eric, and our principal for retail auto account, Sir Juan. So we also have our team that we present later for the ERP side. We have Shell Santillan, our practice lead, and also part of our research and development team, si May and Pinakyan. So for today, we'll be discussing just a brief history of who we are, then the expertise that we have, the structure, the solutions that we are carrying, and the services that we provide. Then after that, let's proceed now on the demo proper so that you can appreciate. Okay, so InfoSoft is been here for 2 decades already. So we've been our CEO is a Dutch Sir Joris Starop, and we have our 2 directors, director of our sales, is based in Manila, si Mamian, and also our director for technical, previously based in Davao, but he transferred now in Manila, si Sir Rodia. And we're been valued partners from different types of vendors, but InfoSoft choose the best of the best solution in the market that we could share to our client. So By the way, InfoSoft is present in all over the Philippines and in some part of Asia, based in Singapore for us, Axeltech. And we have our presence is we have in Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, particularly in Metro Manila, and we also have in Cebu and also Davao. So our solution provides we provide enterprise resource planning, and we also develop our own vertical add-ons that could help the clients uh, do their business continuity more fluent through the ERP. And we also have our corporate performance management and the retail, which is the outcome. These are the product we carry. We are, by the way, we are the valued partner of Acumatica for our ERP, and also with Microsoft Dynamics 365. And also we are the platinum partner of corporate performance management, the solver, and the one that we're going to demo this morning is the auto-count retail solution. So as part of our consulting, we understand the pain points of the client. We suggest the appropriate solution, and we are not just selling, but we are developing the solution to help enhance your business continuity. Because we believe as our client grows, InfoSoft also grows on its own. Okay, our product is basically not, or normally software development you think of is it out of the box. So for InfoSoft, we cater minimal customization because we believe every client has their own specific process flow, which is different from the rest, although it's same retail company, but there are some minimal customization which we cater. We can cater it. The post implementation, our team, that's why we have here our team, the practice lead. Normally, we have a team that will be deployed, dealing with our practice lead and a group of BAC that will really see to it that the deployment of the ERP, the point of sales will be fluent for the business continuity of the client. Okay, the phase of implementation is first is we do analysis and design. This is what we're doing now. We do an analysis and design. We analyze and then we'll design then the development if there is need for more feature development for the project. Then the deployment stage. So next is now you can start for the training for the operations. Okay, so just to give an insight of our team. For Acumatica, we're being the largest in partner in Asia based on client base and certified personnel. Our team is composed of almost 300, almost 200 rather, and majority of our devs are based in Davao. So we are around 80 developers. So we occupy the whole second floor of the office for the development team and also for the R&D. And we also have a team of consultants, the accountants. So that could help share the best practice in the industry for solving the concerns of the client. Okay, then I'm proud to say for the past 2 consecutive years, we're being awarded as the best partner for Asia. And just last year, we're also being awarded ISV Partner of the Year and the Construction Partner of the Year for last year. So this is what I'm saying. We're being the Partner of the Year for Asia from 2020 to 2023. Hopefully, this 2025 we can get back that the award. Okay, so just to show you as part of our product for ERP Acumatica, we also develop the dimensions for the client, which is the ISV develop dimensions, which is it go for real estate, facility assets, agriculture, and financing. For your side, it's for on facility and assets. So we also have the taxation and also the CFM for the financial side. Okay, as yes, for the licenses type for Acumatica, we have four edition, which is construction, retail, manufacturing, and distribution. So with those different types of licenses, it comes with specific dimensions that could help improve the business condition. Okay, so again, with Acumatica, Infosoft, and Acumatica, and also with AutoCount, we're building the future of business. Okay, so that's it for a brief company profile. So I'll give now the floor. Sorry.
Shell, please advise the presenter to share the screen for proper recording para for reference also ng tawag dito, ng nila Sir Fiel ng Centerpoint, yung recorder natin dito sa Teams.
Yes, sir.
Kasi this recorder will be the reference for evaluation para may babalikan kung ano yung mga features, lahat.
Ay, pwede i-share na lang. I-share ko na lang.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Vanadium Hall. I'm a Malaysian, but I'm staying in Philippines for almost 25 years already. So I'm quite familiar with Philippine market. So today I would like to present that AutoCount POS. This is a POS system that supports unlimited terminals and upload that as well as handle your inventory. So a little bit background about AutoCount. Our company started from 1996 from Malaysia. So we expand to Singapore, Thailand, Philippines, and our Philippine office already more than 2 years. So, and we already, for the first page, you see that we already get PI accredited for the POS. We also have awarded the ISO 27001 2022, the highest security in the IT industry. So this is our value is scalable, integratable, and customizable and affordable. This is our value position. So why choose AutoCount? Because we are the technology expert. We are more than 29 years already. We are flexible software architecture. We have strong dealer network, especially we partner with Infosoft. We have comprehensive approach on site consultant. So what is the industry? Our POS can handle supermarket, store, retail and services, professional services, restaurant, fine dining, cafe and fast food, pharmacy, and more. So we have more than 12,000 point of sale terminal already deployed in Southeast Asia market, especially in Malaysia, Singapore, Thailand, Philippines, Indonesia. So we have more than 200 authorized training and education center. We are in Malaysia, Singapore, and Philippines. Like Philippines, we are working with university also. Like in Malaysia, we're working with university to provide courses. So we have more than 70,000 employees using our cloud payroll in Malaysia and Singapore only without the Philippine version. We have more than 300 dealers partners across Southeast Asia. So our framework, we are using Microsoft technology. So our server you can install locally or you can host it in the cloud. We are using Microsoft SQL Server. So you have no problem to support unlimited terminal, unlimited user. Our minimum requirement is Windows 10. So we have a lot of awards for the years. So even Ernst & Young, recommended us. We are also with the LCCI International Qualification. We are the top employer of the award. We just get it last year. We have ISO standard. We already public listed in Malaysia on 2023. So we are a public listed company. So in terms of security, in terms of quality, we are there. So in the POS, our stock flow, we have a stock item group, item type. We can set an opening balance. We have multiple costing. So you can do stock adjustment, stock issue, stock reserve, stock write-off, stock transfer. So everything is real-time posting. So this is a simple, this is a back-end page that you can handle your stock inventory. It runs under Windows as well. So this is a stock item. Our stock item support 6 pricing. So I think it's it's very useful for a supermarket and a department store, especially if you consider that you have different member. So your different member type, let's say you have a regular member, you have a silver member, you have gold member, you have VIP member. So you can target different pricing. So initial. So we support our analysis support. We have item group, item type, item brand, item category, and item class. So we have many stock reporting. So we can also doing item packaging. Let's say, for example, during the Christmas, you're going to sell hampers, or you can bundle together the coke and the sardine and the cookies to bundle together as a hamper item package modules. We support item batch. I mean, like food, a lot of food, there will be expiry issue. So we support item batch, manufacture that, batch number, expiry date, last sale that we support. I'm not sure whether your department store have sell some item with serial number. If you have some IT product like televisions or the TV or something like a serial number, we support with serial number control. We support multi-stock location. Multi-stock location because you have different terminals. Maybe the terminal you need to record the location. So we support location also. Security access, we have a schedule backup. So we have audit trail. We have very detailed user setting. So you can set the user right for the cashier, for the supervisor, for the manager, for the super admins. So you can have different access to set what they can see in the system. This is the detailed asset rights. I think we can set very detailed. Let's say, for example, I don't let my finance staff to touch my stock inventory. So my finance staff cannot. They log in, they only can see, they cannot print. We also can access that. This is the back end. Okay, now we go to the front end. First, we're going to take a look for the retail first. This is a POS for the retail. This is the login screen. So the login screen is the standard. We support password login. So password login, everyone have your password after login. So actually in our screen, our system we support price checker. If let's say for the supermarket, if you have the price checker machine, we support price checker. We can do sales return item with serial number and warranty control. Batch item with expiry date, I mentioned already. If your supermarket have the weight scale, weighting scale, we also support weighting scale. We can support also trade-in, return, refund, exchange item package, and brand. So we can maintain your value customer for your VIP customer. So then you can roll up some of the program for your customer. So this is the transaction screen. So transaction screen, we have item group, and after that you can choose from the right hand side. You can using either touch screen or you use your mouse. And the other thing is we also can put the picture there. Let's say on the right hand side here, the right hand side actually you can replace with picture. If you want a picture, but it will be extra loading for the system. So this is a cross counter support X reading, Z reading, standard. The next thing you're more interested, we have a lot of report in the front end. Cash report, cash reporting, credit card, check, cross counter, debit card, voucher, custom payments, daily sale, open item, leasing, post lifting, and tax fraud, outstanding payment, post sale, top items, and there's many reports. And there's some analysis report there. So from the front end, you still can see that if you have promoter, let's say for example, you some of the product you have promoter, you also can set promoter there. We support senior citizen, PWD, and many more discount. I will tell you in that. We also support sub attendance. You can print barcode, web scaling. Let's say this is an example of the senior citizen PWD information key in. We also support sub attendant using the POS. Then we go for the F&B. F&B, our F&B, let's say for your kiosk and fast food, we support design table design. So actually our F&B can support restaurant, also can support fast food. So we support table design in case you need table.
Okay, that we share the screen.
can share the screen. We create a team so that they can also view.
You have internet. Just for a while.
Sir, if you have questions or especially in the preparation.
Hi, ma'am. Good morning.
You see your Wi-Fi? If not,
Ma'am Marilyn, good morning, ma'am. I'm online.
Chris,
Hi.
I'm expecting you back.
May sakit.
Yung nga may sakit, kakagaling lang.
Okay.
Tinamaan ng trangkaso, ma'am.
Ah,
Yeah, but see you on, nag-rebook na ako ng ticket on July 7 or 8, nandyan na ako. Nandyan ako 8.
What is it? Using team or what?
Teams.
I'll be out, Chris, ha. Bahala na kayo ng asawa ko.
Sige, ma'am.
Yes, yes.
Email us your email. Yes. Yes, correct. Close me. She you should invite. Yeah. Share invite. Share invite. And then copy meeting. Copy meeting. Post din na lang sa Bible. Bible. Bible po tayo. I think you shared it personally. Sir. Hi. Okay. Share the screen. The full screen. Okay. Should be internet issue. Internet slow. Internet slow.
Okay, let's continue. So,
All right. Thank you.
for the F&B, our F&B actually support fine dining, restaurant, and fast food. So we can do table design. So we can handle different crowd. We will support takeaway, split bill, and combined bill function. You can plan your price, discount, membership, seasonal, and happy hour discount, other special promotion. We can make a good modifier use. That means you go, and then after that you can display items sold out. Kitchen printer monitor to print out, never miss your single kitchen slip. For maximum efficiency, assign separate printer to beverage station and also for the kitchen station. This is more on the restaurant function already. So you can make reservation, customizable for the kitchen slip, ingredient reporting, automatic send notification to kitchen if and in case that they order or table is changed. We also have a apps called Smart E-Waiter apps for the apps ordering. This is for the majority for the server in the restaurant services. In our POS, we support e-dashboard. This is for the management purposes. So the management can read the sales, top sales, for each terminals to anywhere. Yeah.
through internet. Yeah. As soon as you have internet, then you can see. Yeah. So you don't need to log into the POS to see the sale, because for management, they just want to see the how much at the moment, how much is the sales per terminal, what is the top sale items. We are BIR compliance, so we have very detailed BIR setting. We have the VAT configuration setting wizard. We have the withholding tax code setting. So this one is we support the diplomatics. We support matter of valor. We support that senior citizen discount, NASC, PWD, solar panel. Yeah, all the latest compliant we already support. Yeah. Even in the future, there's come out with a new compliance, it's a customizable already. So you just add there. Yeah, so it's not like compared with other POS in the market, it's hard coding. We are not hard coding. We give you option to choose. And then from this screen, after that, this screen, we can let you choose which item can for senior citizen, which item for PWD, which item for solo parent. Because we understand that like for solo parent, they are items like milk, dampers, and some selected item is for solo parent discount. Yeah, not all the items. So you can choose from here. So it's very, very comfortable for you. Not like, I mean, in currently what I understand, a lot of POS in the market is already outfashioned, which cannot support this function. And we support also BIR requested all the sales summary reporting. Yeah. Okay, thank you. This is my presentation. So maybe we take a Q&A first before I continue for the actual presenting. Yeah.
For the MSC, for the loyalty program.
Okay.
Loyalty, membership. Later on, maybe.
Loyalty program, actually, we have here called bonus point. You can do the membership maintenance. So you can maintain the membership here. You can divide what kind of membership type. Let's say gold, silver. I'm not sure how many membership level you have. You can maintain here. Here, okay. Let's say tier 1.
So for loyalty, sir, it's already existing now.
Yes.
Are you using your card?
Yes.
So they have existing one. They're using a card.
Mhm.
I think we just need to import it to our system.
Mhm.
Then we just need to know what are the types of membership plus the basic point system.
Yes, what are the listing of how to earn points?
Yes.
Picking the points, the already have the program.
Okay. So is it like yung SM na every 200 is 1 point?
We have sir point system that based on the order payment. For example, if it is cash or payment check, the payment is every 206 pesos. Other payment mode every 201 pesos. So that one system is depending on the
Mode of payment. It's depending on the payment.
And also we classify the item based on the certain product margin. If the margin is high, then we classify it is as regular with the example 3% points for our loyalty fund. If the item is marked down, the points is only 8.5%.
Okay.
So based on product margin and based on payment mode, if we the basis now earning points.
Then for the redemption, it's 1:1.
Do you have your own system already on the membership?
Yes.
So you prefer to integrate or you prefer to use everything transfer to our system?
We're going to import whatever they have from their old system.
Because according to the concept they tell us, how many percent, how many point, that one we need to study a little bit, and then I need to get a little information from you, and then after that, I need to do a demo for you. Yeah. That will be. I will try to. I need to run first, and then I show you how it works. Yeah.
But just to be clear, auto count has its own loyalty program.
Mhm.
It's working. The thing is, it needs to be customized based on your requirements.
Yeah.
Parameters, specific point system. Because like for example in SM, it has a different point system. National bookstore, Mercury brand. So I think for you it's also very specific.
Do you want your customer to have apps who can check their points?
Yeah, we can get it.
Uh-huh.
But for now,
Yeah.
they require it. Once they have.
Mhm.
Are they required to bring the card?
Yeah.
Because no, we have another, membership system that it can be in the apps. But that one will be subscription basis. It's not one-time payment. That was subscription basis. Yeah. Later InfoSoft will be, we will show you after that. Yeah. So this is the option. Yes, we have regional. Yeah.
The BIR
Yeah.
accreditation, sir.
Our BIR compliant is the latest one, 2024 one.
I think we have other features are really consistent. So the e-journal is actually cannot be independent.
Yes.
But what are the other businesses doing? Knowing that in the Philippines, most of the businesses is not really like right things.
Mhm.
Or your customers really making
Okay.
based on
Frankly speaking, now frankly speaking, now BIR not stupid anymore because they already recruited a lot of young generation, which is IT mindset. I suggest that not try to edit anything. It can be tracked. They have the ability to track already. It's not like the before those old side BIR officer. It's totally different story now. They have very strong IT team, especially from the national. Because now BIR compliant, everything is there will be a national officer, they will be to assign for the audit. They combine with different region, the city, the region BIR officer and also the national officer. For us, because we are public listed company, so we are not allowed to tell you anywhere that how to do it. No. So far no. Yeah. Because what we advise them, the BR officer can easily find out. Another question I want to answer your question about the e-journal. There's no way the e-journal cannot be edited. E-journal always can be edited because according to the BIR's compliant, e-journal is just a text file.
Yes.
Text file can be edited.
partially answer that that question.
Parang magbubulag-bulag.
So there's a way. But there's always a way.
There's always a way.
But it's quite complicated because the BIR officer will track your they will check your e-journal BS your system. If you miss something, here and here will not be tallied. Next question.
With our peers, sir, it's been recently customized, sir. The layout or also the payment mode.
Oh, layout can be customized a little bit, not big changing. A little bit can be for payment. Okay, I can show you immediately for the payment.
You can add.
Well, we can add unlimited payment. Okay, man. No problem. No. Okay, In
Clients
More than 30 plus.
yeah.
But it's a separate counterpart.
That's why we have 10 modes of payment.
Yes.
10 different modes of payment.
Okay, in our system, we have credit card payment, debit card payment, voucher payment, custom payment, e-wallet payment. Okay, what is the difference? For anything that with service with bank charge, we consider it credit card payment. Let's say, for example, BDO machine, BDO going to charge you 3.5%. So let's say, for example, I come here, I make a BDO, BDO payment. So this is a BDO. So the payment method would be, let's say, go to the BDO bank. So amount, let's say, for example, do you have a different amount, different percentage charge? I think no. Let's say, for example, until very big amount. So it's 3.5%. So, okay, so if you have another BPI machine,
Like on account.
Say, uh, a government agency issued a check to a person, and then that person will use that check to pay for in the counter. That's one. Number two, we have, we call it credit slip. We have a guarantor, we have a guarantor. We have a guarantor in the store, and then from a guarantor, he disbursed. And then that from guarantor, the person that he has disbursed to, we don't know who is that anymore. They use that verification. We have that credit slip that we're calling. It's something internal that I don't think most of the malls do it because they just do it the standard way, cash credit. But of course, in the province, because we take a different mode, different way of buying. So we offer different way of payment also.
no problem. We have a payment method called custom payment method. You can type whatever you like. Let's say, for example, it's ABC payment. ABC. So it's a ABC payment. So payment, you're going to choose where after that where this money will go through. This one will link to Acumatica, the finance side. So it will link that for the chart of account. Let's say, for example, this is called customer deposit. Yes, very important. Correct. And also that we can support that. I mean, we can support direct link to the bank for the payment. That is called in Malaysia we call it, or in Singapore we call it e-wallet. It's something like Gcash, but this one is direct link to the bank. This one, if you have such a requirement, we need to discuss with the bank to do the integration.
So that it would just be one swipe. So you just swipe.
And then it link everything.
That,
Mhm.
but at least we don't. Okay, that's more of something, but it's still under bank.
Correct.
It's still under bank.
Mhm.
So I don't think that.
So anything, sir, that you want to discuss or your requirements for us when we present together?
Processing and inventory. Doon na yun sa akin.
It would be from Acumatica, pero we know na yung urgent ba na requirement, sir, would be the post ba or you want it both na?
Thanks, friend.
So if we're going to implement it, because protocol can do the inventory side and the POS side. But if you're going to parang include din si Acumatica, the inventory monitoring would be from Acumatica na. So the post would just be more on selling.
But can we
Even
use
the
post
promotions.
For the inventory.
Ano yun, sir?
Can we use the post for the inventory?
It would be Acumatica pa rin, sir. Because the inventory is in Acumatica.
Your inventory count is on the department store or the back end?
Department store in work. Example, the inventory of the item from the selling area. What will be doing?
In the post.
Yes.
And then in the Acumatic also. It should be both sides.
Downloaded to Acumatica.
Yeah, it should be single because my side said sold 3 items, so it should be synced back to your Acumatic. Acumatic also know that terminal 1 already sold 3 items.
But the source of the maintenance of the data will be still be coming from Acumatica. So when you build new items, when you build new vendors, customers, the customers can be non-POS, POS, right?
For the customers, you're adding it, sir, sa post.
No, sir.
Back in,
So
it's the same.
sa Acumatica.
And then i-load na siya sa
Actually, it can do both sides. But it would be better if single na lang para baba na ng baba. So less yung
So like if you add new inventory sa Acumatica siya,
ERP
so ibababa natin siya.
Regards to the US, it is a standalone setup or it is a centralized one?
Okay. It's considered decentralized setup. Standalone. Terminal. So every terminal have their own series number.
But is that the per terminal there is the its own database in it, or it will be a centralized setup?
It's your choice.
It's your choice, but usually we recommend to have its own post offline because pag nagkaroon ka ng problem on your server or your network,
Yeah.
it usually happens talaga.
But in regards to the synchronizations of the data, what would be the
Okay. Let's say for example here we have so many terminal.
okay.
Every terminal have their own database.
Okay.
So the synchronization will be batch synchronized. Something like usually we set around 15 minutes, not too frequent because too frequent will consume all your bandwidth.
Okay, yeah.
And then the synchronization will be on queue to the server.
So actually, of the example, you have POS there, and then it is run offline or it is simultaneously connecting to the server.
It's simultaneous connecting to the server.
With regards to the city of the data, is it possible or there's a possible that the POS will be affected with regards to downloading the data?
Yung performance.
the performance of
Performance
of the POS.
so far
No, not really. You don't feel that.
Even a bulky data,
You don't feel that. Really, you don't feel
kasi
that.
you'll just be sending the sales.
okay.
and it's
How about with regards to we want to update promotions that the POS a long operation time. With regards, we have at least a, for example, 30 counters running heavy loads. And then we down the data from the server going to the POS.
So almost you can feel that, right?
Oh.
Because if we try thousands,
Almost cannot feel that. Yeah.
So in short, your processes will not process and update delete on the POS. For example, we change the price, we change the promotion or the discount, and then download it to the POS.
let's say they have
It will not affect the
30 post lanes.
Let me show you something that okay, this is the sync monitor status. When you run offline sync, it's not my sky is not alive. Sky is not open yet.
They're just concerned about, let's say they have 30 POS terminals.
Okay.
And you
My highest client that we have is around 200 plus terminal in Papua New Guinea.
Okay.
So far, no complaint.
But
They are
with regards to
supermarket.
the data synchronization, we don't have to limit. For example, you have to dump this data before or after the operation. So we can do it at any point.
At any point of time, you can do the synchronization.
Okay.
Kasi ang promotions naman, we can do time breaker example. Dahil
Yes.
promotion will say kami exactly 5 o'clock. So we need talaga those promotion na may time breaker.
Ang concern is downtime.
Yes, yeah. Kasi as of now,
They concern.
kasi medyo nag-land up yung post na bago medyo maraming data kinatang sa queue.
Sa dito, sir, we've tried yung 100,000. Parang wala pang isang minuto yun.
Okay.
So yun ang
That's why I'm asking that because
You have this
experience,
experience.
I mean, you have experience in some other stores have provided experience. We're set up and ready.
Okay.
That is why we have.
This is a sample how to sing.
Okay.
Done. But my data is very minimal. It's already done. Yeah.
So it will not affect even your transaction.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Not right.
Yung iba kasi system, you need to stop
Yeah.
for you to be able
Because, for
to...
example, we're punching an item that really, there's a tendency that we're rewriting or editing the data. Right? For example, change price. Then punch that item and then you are processing that updating to that certain POS within the POS server. So
Hindi depende yun, sir, kasi let's say you have yung as single item, you change the price, diba? Pero it captures yung before niya old price niya. So yun yung gagamitin niya. It will not affect the... I think that's the problem yung mga old POS before. Like even because we used to be naka-AX retail kayo, sir, diba?
yes.
We used to be selling LS retail too. Parehas lang kasi siya under pa rin siya ni LS. Si LS pa rin yung nag-develop sa kanya ng AX and yung LS.
Okay.
And they have both the same issue
So
kung
we
ano
have
yung
already
nag-encounter.
Okay.
Especially dun sa synchronization ng data na sobrang bigat. Yun yung ano naging problem namin with LS.
Kasi yung issue performance ng
Nung POS. So minsan wala ka na magawa, nag-hang na, di ba?
With regards to the POS, there's a second screen display
Yes.
for the
Yes.
customer.
Yes.
It's parang optional.
Optional.
You want to have a second display or yung customer display.
We support second screen display.
Yes. Next, kasi nakadukos. So with the mode of payment naman, sir, di ba? Example, naka-activate yung offline and nagkaroon ng problema sa network, so naging offline siya. Ang mga real-time...
Actually, sir, offline talaga siya. Yung, kasi you have your own inventory. So mawala man yung network, it would still work.
Okay. Kasi sir, we have real-time payment example. If, so if sir, if you have 1,000 pesos,
You need to check sa server.
Counter. So example, I used to give certificate at counter 1, counting 500. So supposed to be, if I will use the, if sir, to another counter, the balance will be 500. So even kung mag-update siya or
Hindi. It needs to connect dun sa server. Hindi siya mag-work ng...
so once na offline, hindi siya advisable na
You need to wait for it to be online.
By the way, please don't be ashamed to eat.
I think you know.
Okay, because it's possible.
No problem. No problems.
Just in case our process, our current process that we are using right now, NNT or we not right on right now with your current process. So
What will happen? How do we adjust it?
we adjust the
Ano yun?
Are we going to customize that process?
Because currently, ang ginagawa namin, we do the business process review first.
Okay.
So we make sure na yung business process review, during the business process review, will determine if it's capable ng system,
Mag-feed siya.
na it would fit, no more customization, or minimal customization or kung hindi talaga siya pwede, we'll recommend na ito yung gagawin namin. And yung sa post naman is like yung sa post ni AutoCAD, we can do the customization since nasa kanila naman din yung source code.
Okay. Just in case, is there any possibility that the internal IT big company can develop also that the
I think there are parang open
We have API.
API.
API?
Yeah.
So, currently, survey our team, saan kumukuha ng time ang server sa transaction? Local computer or sa server computer?
Pag decentralizer using the local host.
Sa Twitter, example, we're using Microsoft, local date ang pinaka-capture niya. Minsan, di ba, example yung computer na kaya using mas battery niya. So, like, yung capture namin, we have transaction at, example,
Ibang date ko so
yung 2056. So, sa transaction niya, during reading ng transaction, tama. Pero during generation ng data namin sa likod,
mali na.
kung yung data,
Kasi
doon
sa ibang date.
56 pa. So, yun ang nakaka-capture kasi local computer data ang
You send your IT, sir?
Yo, I think you need to.
Transaction kami na sa ibang date,
I think that's
But I think it is a possible way that the, for example, a current date transactions can be kung meron mga maliit na data or yung data, right?
Pero usually,
Can be,
the problem is, let's say, I have the local POS basis. The data is there is the local inline. So sometimes because of the serious issue, battery issue, then they changes or resets.
Either
Okay.
yes.
Okay, for Microsoft Windows solution, Microsoft, I mean, we need to let the Microsoft auto synchronize to the
server.
date server, I mean the global date server. Time zone.
Right?
You might need to limit the internet connection for them to sync the date and time to NTP.
Pwede ito, okay with that, but at some point, for example, a local machine it failed with regards to the date and time and the so basically
Hardware issue.
hindi niya makikita.
Hardware issue to. Failure meron.
That one you need to fix it, or else the synchronization will have problem, because your server time and your POS time is different, so the synchronization would not work.
Is there a way wherein the server time versus the host time can be synchronized first, or can
If you not allow your, I mean, if you not allow your POS to connect to internet, another way is you set up your own time server. I mean that you have a PC to set up a time server. You redirect all the POS to check with that time server. Yeah.
host is the checking?
But
Can
with regards,
previously.
okay, like example, our machine is running offline. It would depend on writing the data
Local.
So in short, syncing to the server after operation. That so in short, if the date has been sent,
That's synchronized.
if I record all.
Maybe you're saying if there's already transactions and offline and then the PC resets. So there something then can answer because the that's how they will start.
But I haven't tried. I think there is.
I think sir, it's currently yung dun sa previous day, record. So, isa yun sa requirement. Just,
Analysis. So
Kasi then was Saturday, when transaction in transacted, correct? And then suddenly no change the date. Yes. Without cashiers, no. Other use the expansion guide.
Tayo problem. Mas na-update mo ginagamit ko sa skill. Dito namin or we have the constant kasi mag-error siya kasi hindi na yung tama. Na-date, ito tayo siya. Kung ano siya pero pag cash lang, hindi yan detect kasi yung mga transaction na.
Currently, sir, anong ginagawa niyo?
So,
So, may ma-detect yung
Notification.
ang ginagawa namin siya sa example, pag puti talaga nakapatch, so talagang nire-return namin sa nire-repass namin.
Repunch.
Pero okay lang kung mag-iba pero may mga transaction talaga.
Minsan,
na hapon
nagkakit
na
pa
na
nalaman din.
hapon na lang iba pa rin yung time.
yung methodology niyo pa, paano mo ginagawa niyo sa everyday? Or paano yung pagbabakasyon, di ba?
If
Sa
it's not,
sa POS.
It's everything.
It's everyday ka.
so,
The database, the entire, yeah.
so siguro sir, if ever na, we can include that as parang
Yes.
part ng security.
Yes, yes. Yeah, I mean, because our POS have so many function. Even me, I don't have enough time to try everything in detail. So let's say for example, I suppose that it should be have this already because our POS have been developed for so many years already. So in case we miss this one, we will include this one as an enhancement. Yeah, because it's a very good idea also. Yeah.
Kasi like for other mga for other malls, they have this requirement wherein, like for Robinsons, you cannot punch an item or a transaction from 2 a.m. to 10 a.m. So it would check, the system would check if you punch in, let's say 2:01 a.m., it would detect na it would show an error na you cannot punch in the items not yet, sarado pa yung mall. So something like that. So we can always include that as parang additional security. Issue. So I think it's not an issue naman.
So database, checking, not the machine.
Yes.
Oh.
Kasi usually, yeah, we encounter that in some of our supermarket clients wherein usually yung CMOS battery, di ba? Pag nagkaroon ng mga 5 years na ginagamit, sometimes whenever you start the POS,
We have already encountered na bagong change yung CMOS battery niya. But suddenly, long operations will create concerns again with the settings. So yun yung mga encounter namin kahit bago yung CMOS change lang. Babalik. At some point, the extent we reformatted the machine for that kasi sometimes it just it's a bug. So yun yung magiging niya.
I think the best
Kung meron tayong
synchronization to that.
in terms of wide operations, based on the data checking, I think it can be prevented.
yes.
To write the data that have the correct data.
Una siguro we check if the date parang is, it should not parang input transaction previous
Yeah.
dates during, kasi di ba like today, hindi ka pwedeng maglagay ng transaction kahapon.
Even yung difference ng date niya, for example, pwede kasi highlight the date yung gagawin niya.
Ay,
Ito, okay lang. Yun, 2056.
Like, January 1, 2000 or
Ah.
2056.
So, or yun yung bag na mask. Pero we just don't hear it. It's the same for
So it's, I think something to the OS kasi minsan yung bago yung SIM.
Guys, isa bago din yung
yeah.
one
Pag
thing,
start niya, balik ka.
one thing that we need to look at. If, let's say, this is the last transaction ID, and then this is the date. Ano lang to? Open.
I think
It's a minor problem. That's
I think our system would not make this mistake, but I haven't tried it yet.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a very good idea.
Pero I think some of our customers, yung mga cashier nila ginagawa yan purposely just to make
It's a
a
different story.
story na
This one is hardware or OS 11.
Unintentional.
The other one is
intentional.
Iba, intentional na reception of everything.
Parang may ipasok nila sa ibang
Yeah.
level.
Ano bang restrictions mo next time kasi nakala siya this factor at hindi mo alam kung admin account, hindi ka makakapag-change ng any information sa computer data. Pero sa inyo din ba na may
Ay, it's still part pa rin siya ng Windows.
Yung window,
yun.
Yung wala siyang ginawa, pero nagkaroon.
Unintentional.
Because
Intentional can be prevented.
yeah, because no matter how you write the access, plug in a USB or somewhere, or unplug the hard disk or somewhere else, it still can boot. Yeah. We only can prevent that majority, not someone. I mean, some of the stuff that they are really creative on hacking. This is another story. Yeah.
Ano lang yun, sir, based on parang
No. We need to our system is a menu key in. Okay.
but you don't capture the whole
System is trying to for
right?
I show you.
for dictated.
I show you. We made a sample.
Sa ano,
Kasi sa kanila, sir, CBDO.
Kanila din kasi si Bill.
meron akong nakitang ibang ano na hindi siya sa SM pero integrated pa rin.
Yes, kailangan lang, sir, kausapin yung bangko. Kasi we did an integration with BPI before. So, ibang hindi naman siya SM. Hindi naman. Pero as long as na
Merchant price lang.
so i-scan mo lang siya para yung ay iniiwasan kasi doon yung double swiping, di ba? Kasi kung ako customer, I would think na you swipe twice yung credit card ko. Kasi swipe mo na sa terminal, then swipe mo pa dun sa POS. So, to prevent that, ang gusto nung client namin is one swiping na lang. So that's why we talk to BPI, then they allow us to directly communicate with their server. So okay naman yun.
Okay. This is our credit card payment method. So you're going to choose whatever credit card machine you have. Let's say, for example, it's a BDO. So because now, according to the Data Privacy Act, you are not allowed to store the whole complete.
Only the four last.
So we would suggest that whether you keep the 1, 2, 3. I mean the last 4 digit, expiry date or approval code. I think even us, we up credit card number we can approve. Okay.
For instance, the name,
see details that we are capturing is the name, the
Um,
card number, and
card number,
transaction number. Or
Card number, how about
the
that?
name,
where
of the name, the expiration date, that they are.
Yes, because now internationally, we don't capture the name anymore.
Okay.
Because internationally, there are so many cases that your database get hacked or your internal employee sell the data. So nowadays the credit card machine, we really don't capture the name anymore. So only credit card, you're going to these three. This is also the BIR requirement.
Before kasi the name is included.
Yeah, you can put the customer name here. No more.
It's for security.
The important is the approval code.
Yeah.
The expiry date also not important anymore. So like in our system, if I say okay, they will ask you to enter approval code only.
Required.
Credit card even we don't store anymore. So depending on you, if you want to store the credit card, so we will modify the program to store the credit card.
Just the 4 digit.
Depending on how many digits you want to store. That one programmable. But according to BIR, this is the optional already, not really the mandatory already.
Yes.
Before kasi as long as nakamask yung lock 12, yung 4-digit lang yung nakashow.
Naka-block na siya. Then 4-digit lang yung visible. So auto-capture siya. Example, sir, yung credit card number. Once we use the magnetic string, auto-capture the details.
Happy. So you will decide that whether you want to capture the 4-digit or you want to capture the full.
Or we can capture the full, but on maintain the 4-digit. And then the rest.
Can be. That one can be. So that one we need to write down on your.
For our dual screen, sir, we have advertised on the other side.
Yes.
Yes, you can design your own.
Yeah, we support dual screen.
So you will make of the advertiser on local or that one?
Okay. Here is our dual screen setup. We support URL.
Video and picture.
Yeah, we support web browser and video file in MP4, MPEG, AVI, WMB. Yeah.
Kaya niyang i-compute mabigat na file.
Can they load even a big files? Is there limitation on the file size?
I don't think so because they are playing using the media player. This one, let's say for example, you have a lot of things, you can set up your own server. You put everything there, and then it link there. So it won't consume the local resources.
Our experience, one of those infected is more badly the network some doesn't
Yeah. It will consume. But if you put all this one to the local,
it will not synchronize.
yes. Yeah, you will have here you need to set up, there you need to set up. Yeah.
Actually, the existing setup is network. But during the implementation, they downloading.
Weird lang.
Local. So they address the
What is your local area network bandwidth? 100 Mbps LAN, di ba?
Yeah.
100 M or giga? Your LAN cable support gigabyte or mega?
We're using a main network of the fiber optic, and for machine but switch they're using a Cat6 cable.
Gigabyte already. Gigabyte, no issue. No issue.
Pero how many terminal din, sir? Figures, even though we do have that, like we said before, or even now, if we do that kind of setup, it will affect our operations.
Ilang COS terminal yun?
That's our low. Pag i-process namin kasi yung setup before, there's a tendency na meron lang synchronization online network pinning. So yung you just don't know if it's the part or yung specs ng ano din, yung RAM niya. Ngayon, pinag-upgrade namin from 4 GB to 8 GB.
Minimum namin, sir, ngayon at least 16. Kasi 8 gig pa lang is OS pa lang yun.
Yeah.
OS pa lang.
Regards to
Kakainin talaga guys.
the US, meron pa tayo.
Yes. Pero yun nga, OS alone sa Windows 8.
Yeah.
8 gig na ang pinaka-minimum niya. Windows 10 ang pinaka-minimum. Yung Pro.
Niya.
IoT also.
IoT. Yeah.
I Pro.
At least minimum should be good.
Yung ano lang na yung kailangan.
Yung RAM.
Yeah, we don't eat a lot of RAM.
Yeah.
Aside from the OS, yung database.
SQL
Yeah,
pa.
SQL pa.
Tapos kung may tatakbo na streaming na file,
Yung pa, yung na talaga yun.
gano'ng kalaki ba yung sinisave niyo?
SQL need to
Depende naman isa sa video na
we can run the
ina-upload or ina-swap. That's why we opted to put up in a local machine so that it will not affect the process anymore. Actually, if your SQL server simultaneously is native, so yung pinakamalaki encounter namin dito. That's why our offline is not activated because of that kind of situation. So process from server to local machine.
So naka-online din.
Yeah, centralized na yun.
Your current
Except that is why I'm asking for an offline that optional update. For example, that machine want to update that machine. Pwede lang yun. Yun yung para sa local machine lang siya mag-update. And then it will not affect other machines. Running.
Kasi there are cases na, di ba yung terminal na to, siya yung parang naka-front mo na for marketing purposes. It needs to be updated yung price.
Yeah.
Particular cost per se.
Yeah.
You can push or pull at any given time.
Yeah.
Pwede rin siyang sige.
My options can activate automatic process. So yun yung pinaka-best. Based on my experience, yun talaga yung kasi kung hindi ko na automate mo lang, probably it would affect the local machine. Yung sources.
Pero based sa experience namin with LS Retail, kasi kapatid niya rin sa AX Retail eh. So, sobra talaga sila bandwidth.
Yeah.
Aside from mo, LS Retail,
Saan ka lang sumahin ng
resource.
sources. Yeah.
Saka yung napansin namin like if you have let's say 10 terminals, then you update, halos lahat yan nakahang eh.
Yun yung ano niya. Yun yung dilemma niya sabi ko sir na pag ina-take mo at once sa isang server lang yun. So, but if you have a individual standalone machine, could avoid that kind of problem.
Yeah, may other question pa sir before we go yung sa actual demo?
okay. Here is the login screen. If you need to use the stock attendance, you can use the stock attendance here.
Or card. Ano gumagamit ba kayo sir ng card?
Kasi yung
Ideas password.
We
Aiming to change it into.
we support the biometric fingerprints. That
Pero
is
kailangan nyo
Ah,
ng
yeah.
machine.
for time in, time out.
Sa trade security ba, I believe medyo malaki yung PPA.
Pero mura lang.
Mura na.
Yung 500.
Mura na. You check Shopee, mura na.
Na naman.
Pero we have yung POS machine that has yung biometric.
Kasi pati presses namin is those are generic machines.
Ano sir, hindi pa siya yung mga
All-in-one?
all-in-one?
No.
No, sir.
Mga post box to?
Yeah.
Parang desktop computer. Yung desktop.
Is currently all your POS already BIR with BIR? So we need to consider to use new machine because of the deregistration.
Yes, it would take time to cancel kung yun yung gagawin natin. Because usually, di ba, if you're going to change POS, you need to cancel your existing, di ba? So sometimes it takes mga around 6 months to cancel the
super applications run.
We'll check sir yung yes, of course, but we'll check the specs.
What is the
existing.
current spec?
You can upgrade the specs 16 GB.
Pero ano siya, i5 na ba?
most likely, yan na yung mga specs ng mga ano namin. So yung RAM lang yung medyo mababa. Yung i5 yung minimum niyo.
Yes.
If you're using i3, you need around 12th generation.
12.
If i3, you need 12th generation. I5 mga 6 to 8 generation.
For i5, you cannot install Windows 10 for I think mga around 6 below gen.
Something like that.
Yeah. Most of our machines right now has the Windows 10 Pro.
So more or less around 8 gen up.
Yeah.
Good. Oh, anyway, this is just an optional function for if you want to use it. So this is a login screen. If you're cashier, you key in the cashier password. Now I'm using super user password so that I can demo everything. So the left hand side is the item you choose. The right hand side is because my screen resolution a little problem. The button should be bigger, not this small. So let's say, for example, I based on the supermarket, I have bread, I have canned food, I have frozen food, I have local vegetable, diaper, milk, medicine, beer, and some sport equipment. Okay. So for what we understand, let's say, for example, your onion, your kangkong, there is no VAT. Yeah, it's a VAT exempted sale. Yeah, correct. Yeah. So for example, yeah, there are VAT exempted sales, let's say, for example, bread is with VAT. You can see here with VAT already. Let's say, for example, if I then after that, for example, you can do cash sale. Then here you can choose whether there is any discount here: senior citizen, PWD, national assistant, and coach, medal of valor, solo parent, or diplomat. Let's say, for example, he's a senior citizen. I'm not sure whether, because according to BIR, you should key in teen. It's a requirement of BIR, but majority, I understand that in the market, no one practice.
Senior level.
Yeah.
Team number is set at the receipt.
Yes.
Example,
Yeah.
yes, meron tayo. Example po, pag customer natin is PWD or senior citizen, automatic
Meron teen.
print out report natin, may additional data doon intended for the details of the senior citizen. And then, the number, the customers, and then, pero empty lang.
They should be the one who should fill it out.
Yeah.
We don't fill it out in the system.
Additional details lang.
Not on this, push to on the transaction. We have a blank space there that you can just fill it out here.
But our system can capture it. Let's say, for example, if you don't put, you just put a 0. Okay. And from here, so here you can see that immediately there's a less 12% of the VAT and then 5% discount for the senior citizen. So the price will go back to 202.1. So let's say, for example, the payment is 210. So there's a change. It's okay. So
yeah, basic sir. Yan po nag-add yung details ng senior citizen ang additional sa customer's name, signature.
They need, ito sir, yung may signature.
Yeah, it's automatic. So we'll automatic capture from there.
So pag wala naman, wala yan.
So yun lang sir, yung sa amin na nomination sir is nag-apply kami ng discount but we didn't capture the name.
But for the new BIR compliant, we need to capture the TIN because this is the future purpose for the BIR. Because they're going to sync the TIN. Because in long run, I mean, in other countries, we use the TIN to go for the future invoicing. That means that your supermarket TIN and the customer TIN will link together. So they know that where the money go.
But it is can be optional, not to input anything.
Can be. We can add we can ask my programmer to add an option that tick and untick. So because currently it's a mandatory field for our system setup.
When we do the approval for the PIR, they require that.
Yes.
Do you know the P number? Bye-bye.
what I understand is like this. They might come out with a new ID, that senior citizen ID, which have the TIN number on it.
Yeah, but some like for seniors, they didn't work. They don't have TIN, right? So that's the problem.
Now, okay,
It's there.
But if we opted to not to use it for the time and the BIR will guide us, I think we should be ready.
Yes, yes. The system is ready, so no issue. Yes. It will take a little bit long time.
Sobrang delay.
I think so.
The government want to track where the bus.
But some other
The IR is recommending it, but as a citizen, you don't know.
That's a problem. Meron silang policy na ganun, but the citizen doesn't.
You know, if you're applying,
Yes. Okay, for example, I just make other payment. Let's say, for example, I buy more thing, then now we can use multi-payment. Let's say, for example, then never mind. So first I pay cash. Let's say I pay, I pay credit card first. Let's say, for example, I pay credit card first. Credit card I pay 500. Okay. So I can pay the debit card 200. So I also can accept check number.
in one transaction.
Yes.
Yes.
You know, is running as now online or?
Yeah, database here.
Okay. This one. It's about the speed.
So we also can run no voucher because I did not set up my voucher, so I cannot use a voucher here. So the last is chat still have 300 cash. The last is a cash. Let's say 300. They might finish already. How much is it?
Change 600.
Overpayment already. Let's say 500.
So yung previous.
Or remaining 190.
Naka-ready na siya for predictable withholding tax na deduction.
Withholding
apply for
tax.
that.
Yes, sir. Example, the government transaction, ito may 5% and 1%. So from the total payable amount in 20,000, that 5% and 1% is, for example, 500. Automatically, we apply that on our POS to reduce the total amount.
It's like
Local, we have LG's transactions.
mga government
The
transaction.
predictable withholding tax, which is the 5% and 1%.
Our back end can do that. My front end, we haven't tried yet.
Pero I think
That's why we have sent payment mode that includes the CW or predictable withholding.
You add another tender type pala dun for the ano na. Yes, you can just add the tender type for the withholding.
Withholding tax.
Yeah. Because they just need to track
Less 1%. That
1% or sometimes 5%.
Dalawa yun siya.
Depende yata yung sir sa ano na ipapakita niyo na.
Yes, may canvas work siya. Mga document from government. Computed na yung 5% and 1%.
May form yun, may BIR form yata.
Yeah.
So
Manually coded naman. Kasi may form sa pag-manually.
so it's just like a discount 1%, right?
5%, 1%.
It's
Discount 5% and discount 1%. Can be because it's almost similar than something like we're doing the when we do some okay, like
discount in the cost, it's on the tender.
Kasi usually pag government check so from the check kung pwede deduct yung 5% and 1% na withholding tax.
Tama.
we need them to provide us the screen. How they process it.
I think it's not an issue.
Yeah.
Since hindi naman siya parang it's not mandatory from BIR, but they need to
Because they have those transactions here.
Mhm.
Kasi ang nangyayari, sir, kung hindi siya namin itatransact, mas magpaparefund pa siya sa treasury office namin. So ngayon, within the...
You just need to track lang sa POS so that wala na extra na ano process.
I can add somewhere here in the custom payment. Different under the custom payment. Yeah. Yeah. So
Custom payment, we can easily add, right? Custom payment, we still that one, the credit slip that we have, the one that I'm processing.
we can pay quick custom payment different type. But for your government tender type, I need to you provide me the screen and how you calculate. So we configure it.
Question, sir. Example, per punching fee transactions. If you have already an example ng let's already, and maybe the machine already siya now. Very lucky to the transaction. It will reload or it will stay.
We have a auto KIV function. So it will become the whole bill. Okay, let's say for example, because mine is laptop, I cannot shut down.
It just first.
No, it auto save. Laptop.
That's not the
Laptop is auto save.
some machine it doesn't save.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm asking.
Because if you like for groceries, you have 100 items. Then it's a rematch.
Shut down the machine. Suddenly.
If I'm not wrong, it will go to the whole bill.
Saves.
Yeah.
But some of those, like, especially when asked, sometimes, shut down, and then bumalik to, reload again. The transactions, yeah, let's say,
I think still,
yeah,
parang nakakasya lang.
yeah. Para may ganun siyang features na pag hindi natapos yung transactions, it will stay as condition.
It's like,
Because now, it will not tender transaction, it will stay in it.
as if
If
it's
you run the application.
suspended.
Yeah, suspend transaction, sir. We're using that suspend transaction.
We have suspend transaction. We call it whole bill.
And,
So we call it whole bill. Then after
Not written as sales transaction.
no. Then after that you're going to
Yes.
yeah.
But usually for before you do the end of day, it should be clear.
Okay.
You see I have a two whole bill here.
It raises the issues that, example, nagkaroon tayo ng power interruption. And then, during saving of the data, supposed to be that is the ending of transaction. Some of our transaction now is bumabalik sa screen yung transaction. Bumabalik. Pero yung tapos na dapat yun. So kung si voiders or kami mga in charge hindi marunong mag-check doon sa journal namin, example, i-out namin ulit, magiging sales siya. Ulit, kasi bumalik talaga siya eh.
Close transaction na to?
Yeah, close transaction na. Pero nagka-power interruption during the example bidding, kasi nagkaroon ng power interruption, patay ang computer kasi sila dito ng PS. And then pag open, bumalik yung transaction. Pero parang yung transaction siya,
Kasi once it's closed, dapat hindi na-posted na yun.
Not na yun as posted. So,
Pero sa system usually, talagang totally nakaganyan siya.
Once closed na siya.
Sa our system, bumabalik talaga siya.
maybe sa existing user kasi sa mga new POS yun, wala na.
Kasi
nakapos siya as posted.
So supposedly if you posted, it's posted already. Yeah.
So, posted na siya. And then, you want to change something that can transactions. And
Why
Okay,
change
for example, may change items sa...
na yun.
Return exchange.
So it will be just the different.
Wala ka na magagawa ng transaction na yun.
completed eh.
It's
Correct na lang yung sa return exchange.
Yes.
Return mo na naging exchange niya.
Either you void, meaning the
whole
whole transaction is voidable or faulty.
Or we can do the void line or void transaction.
Pwede sir.
kasi like some customers na experience namin, they pay, let's say, cash. Then later on gusto nilang, I use na lang credit card. Can you?
Tapos pwede pa rin yun, sir, kasi ganun din.
This is a one our example that we have experienced. May na-batch na transactions and be already posted, but the transactions is mali siya. Okay, and then recorded pa the inventory itself. I believe sa price, hindi siya ma-use sa account ko na side. Parang reversal, but
Ganun yung transaction, hindi na siyang process na siya.
Buong transaction, either mag-online ka lang.
it's something to return. Kasi
Yun na talaga kasi like this is the posted transaction, di ba? Then you need to create a new transaction referencing yung
Kapag return na inventory yung practice.
Yeah.
Tapos may function sales, etc.
Where are we now?
Questions more. Yes, yes.
Round after the freedom line.
yeah.
But we not. Actually,
For the recall, sir, can you,
recall.
example,
You hold
suspended
the-
the transaction. and
here.
recall.
Okay, for example, I hold two transactions already.
Yeah.
You click the recall and then you search it. So you can see, or you can search the date. Okay, let's say for example, this one, you click this one. So you can preview what is the transaction first. So there we hold that there's two items. So you click OK. So it come back.
You can add additional.
Yes. Let's say for example, I'm going to add this one, this one.
With the application of the loyalty program, for example, loyalty card, when do you apply? Before the transaction, with the transaction, or end of the.
Before the transaction, I need to turn on this one. I did not turn on the loyalty.
We need to include the
Oh.
the customer,
Yeah,
ay
yeah,
the loyalty card.
You need to turn on the.
Ilulod mo. Yung loyalty niyo, sir, is it third-party program or is it including apart ni EX?
Is the loyalty.
Kasi parang kapitals. Pinasok dito yung PWD yun, ba? Yung 5-1. PWD.
CWC, kasi CWC.
So yung paano yung pick up? Yun kasi may pinaks. Ibig sabihin mag-i-irritan na yung mag-i-irritan sa otherwise, thematic.
So yung sa kanina, sir, yung sa mga James sales transaction pa rin, nag-detect na kanya si WP yung account ni actual videos na form.
Yung nandiyan talaga yung actual na 237.
Okay.
Dala-dala yung customer.
Pwede ba yung pinagawin sa may inventory impact yun. Please, Acumatica kasi.
Kasi part siya ng parang payment na nila na pasmatic. So, hindi daw.
Kung sales ng post.
Magiging tender kasi yung approach nun eh. Parang ibabawas na dun sa test. Parang kailangan yung
Then, they're na talaga yun.
Then, hindi focus na. Ito may pinag
kailangan yung sa entry para may ditang
Here we can find your now I enable the customer here. Also, if you have promoter, you can put promoter here. So you can choose your customer. And let's say, for example, okay, I forget to sync something.
Sunod ako.
And now, sir, what the reporting tool that we use?
It's a Microsoft .NET. We call it Development Express. DB Express.
Express. TV.
Here.
Or
I'm not sure. Kyoto ka.
press, yeah.
Ah.
It's a DEV Express, if I'm not wrong. It's called DEV Express. It's a Microsoft solution.
Same with our previous boss.
But for the receipt printing, if we are using BIR accredited, it will be exactly locked. You cannot edit anymore.
But it can be customized the output of it. For example, you want to change some information that you see. Can
For example, what do you want to change?
like example the header or
Header, no problem. Header, footer, no problem. No problem. But in the middle part, the description, the quantity, the price, the calculation of the VIR summary, all this one cannot change.
what if the BIR change again their policy and they want to change something else that you see.
We will update.
We will update.
You need this one. It's maybe.
Perfect.
Can we do multiple design
Huh?
for POS?
Again?
Multiple design or layout for our POS. Like for example, in our bakery we have the different layout. In fast food we have different.
Okay. Now I'm showing you that this is our retail. So I'm going to show you that for the F&B. F&B have a different design. What version? Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
What if we want a little change to make it, and we want to simplify it and not so much of anything that can be seen? Is it possible that to adjust it?
You test our screen and then you tell me what you want to, how you want to design it first, and then I talk to my programmer team, see possible or not. I'm not committing, but might be possible.
I think the difference with certain level of access is sometimes you need to disable some keys that are not needed.
Yeah.
For example, if that is a cashier login, you disable the suspend or the return button, just like that. If it can also be done on permissions. So
Yeah, right now we're doing it on permission.
Mhm.
That we have a checker or supervisor who does it each time they have to call.
Mhm.
So
it's doing special transactions.
can then for our reservation and food court, we do touch screen.
Yes, so we can.
Yeah, our system is support touchscreen. Okay, I go to.
The reason why I asked the layout is sometimes the familiarity of
Yes.
familiarity can be familiarized after a certain time. But of course,
For example, this is a table layout. The table layout you can design yourself.
For footnotes, I think they don't necessarily have to have the
Table layout. Yeah, you don't have table layout. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
May malilimuot na customer, hindi ka po.
Talagang hindi mo makakontrol pag nasa food court ka.
System table.
This one is a menu. So the menu is like here. We support two language. So you just click on that. You just click. Because if you have fast food, it will be very easy. The fast food concept is almost like retail concept already. It's not like restaurant. Restaurant is more complicated. So we also confirm order change. You don't need the table. Yeah.
Kasi meron mga modifications. Like, for example, if you order steak, you want it
medium rare.
medium rare.
We can set remark here. Let's say for example, this one is a medium rare.
It's like
We're just going to get immediately or not on
meron pa siyang printing sa
Yung pagbato sa kitchen.
usually sa food court kasi sila nag-print.
Parang as if retail na talaga, di ba? Parang sarili na kasi
namin walang ganun siya ng kasi talagang cook na yung lahat sa kami na
It's really a classroom.
yes. Parang meal na as in parang finished goods na lahat ng item. So basically it's still retail.
Of course, we still do the orders, but it's something quick also like actually the soup. I'm examining, but at the end, you can wait. But if you cannot wait, you give the number and then you just start it.
Yeah, we have cube number also.
Plus the senior citizen discount is different from the less
Iba yung presentation.
parang 28 something and
20% that will burn.
The one like what I show you in my retail, that we already have that set up, so you don't have problem because for the point of sale BIR discount, you just choose what the item. Let's say for example, this one is for 20% discount or 5% discount.
Yes.
Yes, it will be easier for you. You can target your own setting. Whether with bug or without bug. So there is a true or false with bug exempted.
parehas naman sila.
For the discount, sir, ay available din ba na compounded discount?
Like,
Additional from the regular discount of 10%, if you have privilege card or special promotion, you will get additional 5% compounded discount.
We can do it.
Then that's 5, that's 20%.
Okay, we have this function discount here. If you available this, let's say for example, you give additional 10% discount. So it become 1530. Discount is 10%. So after that, let's say we make payment, is still a senior citizen. The milk senior citizen wala discount.
For the senior citizen taxation based on the government, pwede mamili si customers saan niya i-avail niya yung senior citizen discount or yung better na yung offer ng company. For example, they can 50%. So, mas hindi nyo choose 50%, natin 28%.
I think
So, kaya siguro siya nagiging
So So yung ones parang kung ano yung mas higher dun.
Yes, po. Yes, five. That's funny.
Remember, we can do that.
Kasi may mga promotions talaga, sir, na compounded.
Parang S20 pag meron pa.
Like every time that we have, so let's say, on the last day, 5 o'clock onwards, if customer has a privilege card from the existing discount of 10%, they
Additional.
will get additional 5% if they have privilege card. So pag wala, 10% na regular discount. That makes it that also, so page 1, page 2, higher.
May mga ganun tayo.
Yes, sir, we have complete promotion.
So, minmaximize niyo talaga yung ano ni AX doon.
And actually, sir, may isang discounting na basically na shopping things.
Ano, like,
For example, if we purchase, example, minimum purchase of 1,000, you can buy this item for the initial purchase with purchase. So, yun yung siya. Payments.
Promotions, hindi sa promotions.
hindi siya kasi pwedeng iba kayo.
We can do double.
Kung baka, bibigyan mo sa department store, kung nakaabot ka ng example, minimum purchase of 1,000, you can buy this item 50 pesos. So, yun lang, di ba, available. The rest, lahat ng bill talaga yung purchase.
We can do double. That means that you do first discount. Let's say you do first discount. Let's say for this paracetamol, I buy 9 pieces, but I give a discount on 10% after that. And the customer is a solo parents, so it's available additional 10% discount. We can do double.
It's mandatory.
That's mandatory, but for the loyalty program, it can take also the privilege card. Wala.
Actually, the additional discount that we gave is linked to the
Then that would be easier because they swipe the card. They swipe the card in automatic. Because like what I spoke here, I show you the back end. Because for our stock, we have for example this one. We have 7 pricing. Let's say for example, your level 1 is 2,500. Your level 2 is 2,000 to 2,000.
pricing box, is it the one?
No, this is more on the it depending on how you're going to use it. For example, my SRP is 2,990, but your tier 1 custom VIP customer, you give him is 2,500. Your tier 2 you give him is 2,000.
That's customer base.
You also can set that. Let's say for example, this one you buy in the box price. Let's say for example, more than 100 pieces. So you give this one 2,000. This one you give it 1,800. So it depending on how you're going to define your thing. Let's say we can define here. What you're going to call? Let's say the first one I want to call SRP. The second one, let's say for example, you want to call it tier 1. The tier 2. This is a whole. You, for example, rely in the. So this one is area wholesales, for example. This one is VIP. Yes. Oh.
So actually, with our form market, we have surcharge. May surcharge din po ba sa
Ano sir yung surcharge?
There's the we give additional discount. Some we give plus charges, surcharges.
Example, new scenario.
Example, yung sinasabi na we have the guarantors. So that guarantors give us an example of 10,000.
Oh, it's more on the payment side.
We have guarantor. nag-cash for sa amin ng 10,000. So yung 10,000 yan, pwede niyang ipautang any person na kilala niya. So that customer, kaya is bibigyan dito sa akin. Using that credit slip, yan kasi yung mag-trigger na pag ang payment bill customer is credit slip, magsa-surcharge siya ng 2%.
It's like my niece. He is a guarantor. I did. You buy from me 1,000, you get a 909 pesos. You get already the discount. It's the time discount. That's your earning as the on the majority of your fund. So, yeah, he will sell it to many multiple people. So these multiple people, if they will pay using that credit slip, the one that he will release, that credit slip, if we will buy something low margin, like let's say we have milk, we have something.
Is it for all items?
Yeah, for all items. Then we have one.
They are 2% of the.
So depending on item,
No, it's all.
all item you add 2%.
But based on the credit limit, some sort, total payable niya is 2,000, but the credit slip is only 1,000. So the maximum surcharge should be 200 pesos for to go 2%.
The first question I can I answer you is for this one. Let's say, for example, we set up that, let's say, for a guarantor.
That's the one that I'm telling you in our financial assistance. So this is in housing.
Parang on account siya, ma'am.
Yeah.
On account.
Meaning, there are customers that parang meron siyang credit limit.
Yes.
And that credit limit is being technically sold to different people.
Yeah.
Yun yung napipick up ko.
Yes, sir.
Pag ginamit nila yung pangalan ng account na yun, credit, yung guarantor, basically yun yung pondo niya sa loob ng POS mo. Pag ginamit mo yung tender type na yun, doon siya magdadagdag ng 2% on all items.
And but based sa credit limit na binigay ko sa iyo.
Yes, yes.
Example, 1,000 yung binigay ko sa iyo ng credit limit. So technically, dapat yung 1,000 na magkakaroon ng 2% na surcharge. If ang total payable is sa POS, example, 2,500, the 1,000 lang ang meron.
Pero for example, let's say, binigay niyo sa kanya ng credit limit is 100,000.
No, sir. Kasi si customer, may cash ba na binibigay sa amin? Example, sige lang, nabi ako kay is ng cash ba na 20,000. So, is 20,000 na pwede niya ipakutang sa anak. So, parang yun lang ang maximum niya.
And it's not equally divided to...
Depende siya kung pagkano po yung utang sa akin. So, example, kailangan nila ng 1,000, 2,000. Depende sa karang.
What will, yung identify kung magkano yung pwede niya lang...
So, yung guarantor mo bibigay ng amount, sir.
Which is, makikita mo yung...
Kasi siya ang namin dyan, ang process is si guarantor. Kaya yung parang utang ito super tapos sa treasury namin with the
So basically parang i-divide na lang talaga.
yung bibigay and then i-transfigure siya into credits. Lagyan natin kami hindi customer comparison.
We make a voucher.
Yes.
Access credits. Yes.
So, you have an electronic process which is yung may credit limit, and then there is a manual process which is identifies how much yung ina-allocate mo dun sa customer na yun para alam din ng kahera.
Ni treasury person namin kung magkano yung binibigay niya ng credit slip at yun ang
Dadalhin
sa kanya.
Okay. At the moment, what I can do is we also using the credit card maintenance modules. We call it the credit card type, we call guarantor. So the guarantor will have an additional 2% of service charge, but the service charge is charged to the customer. So original the price 2,995, so it become 3,054.9. So the 2% it add up
Automatically, right?
Yeah.
I think this one solves that part.
Yeah, so the one of the payment part, but for the credit limit with the link to the customer, that one we need customization.
Yeah, that is major credit.
Yeah.
Kasi example, if ang mga nila talaga sa 1,000 na talaga dapat ang ma-detect na
Because credit limit per customer is that based on that how much she consume and then how much she pay back. It's a
Correct.
but it's a account
Basically, you just need to set up the credit limit on the customer. Let's say,
It's
I have 10,000. You
And then one thing up there is like the voucher, and they show you the cashier how much is the limit that particular.
The voucher, okay, voucher we do.
But it's just the voucher per se is like the approved amount that cost from American will be.
Pag sobra sir dun sa limit, pwede kang mayaran ng cash.
Any payment mode, sir.
Ibang payment mo.
But we also can voucher can.
But since our charge must be based on credit limit.
Credit limit amount of.
Kung bigay ko sila ng pagkakas ng $1,000
We cannot use voucher because
Yes,
we don't have voucher
voucher is different.
but in shop.
What I picked up is like there is a credit limit for a particular customer. And then that one is
Can be
distributed or allocated to different people. And then when that person being
okay.
nice.
I got your point. I got your point. I think we can handle it. Let me see. I need to enable a module. How visible?
Kaya yun sir, kasi ang tag niya, tatawagin niya kasi yung account ni customer na may credit limit. Kasi doon siya magbabawas.
Yes.
Doon siya magbabawas.
So after niyan kasi sir,
Yeah.
magkakaroon naman yan, may connection niya sa likod na yung guarantor may condition nila.
That's good.
Condition naman
Which is
siya.
outside the post.
Outside yung mga sa akin eh. So nag-sabi niya, bakit naman yun?
Okay. For our, if you want to track customer, the specific customer with guarantor, let's say for example, here we can set the credit limit of the guarantor.
Ang nangyayari kasi sa ganito, si guarantor yung credit limit of example 10,000. But si guarantor pwede mag-allocate ng additional credit limit per tao ba utang. So example 10,000, may 5 tao na pinautang. So may 5 tao, allocate ng 10,000. Hindi naman kailangan ng ikwati. So, kailangan ko ng 1,000, kailangan yung 1,000, kailangan yung 2,000. So, depende kung ubusin niyo yung 10,000, dapat hindi ka sumubra sa credit limit mo.
Pero paano yun, sir, yung ano, let's say, inallocatean mo kaming tatlo. So, kunwari, 5,000 ako, 2,500 sila. Paano, sinong gagawa nung anong yun, nung allocation?
I-treasury namin sir ako.
So, pupuntahan sa inyo
Yes po.
para gawan nung
Gawa ng charity.
Okay.
Yung ibibigay
may
niya
present lang.
Pag-process pa sila. So,
para may process pa siya.
pag ka makabili.
Is, sa guarantor. Kaya kayo tatlong.
Pinautang niya.
Okay. Si guarantor, there's the way. Sometimes guarantor gets it from us and distribute to you the parang GC.
Okay.
Sometimes you write us a letter saying I will give A, B, C. A, 500. B, 1,000. C. Pagdating mo dito, then you release the credits with the parang GC with that account. So then you use that to pay to the bank. I don't know.
Pero at the post side kasi, it would just trap the guarantor eh. Diba?
Only
Kasi sir, kung guarantor lang yung itatrack mo, so paano mo matatag na example, 1,000 lang yung binigay ko sa kanya. Kasi yan yung nangyayari siya. Me as guarantor, pwede ako magkakaroon ng sa mga customer na agad sabay bumili. Pero nililimin ko na yung 1,000 ba lang, pwede ka, 3,000 siya. So, ang namin sa POS, although may 10,000 ako, pero since ang binigay namin treasury namin na limit is 1,000, 1,000 lang ang bisig ko sa POS namin, sa kanya 3,000.
Pero di ba doon sa inyo naman nagbigay na kayo ng voucher. So ibig sabihin, yun lang din yung pwedeng gamitin sa POS.
Supposed to be, sir, dapat din na kasi yun lang din ang natatap. Kaya kasi sir, ang nangyayari, pwede kasi mangyayari kasi ipapayosistan naman sa supermarket. So, technically, parang hindi siya na-detect na, okay, bakit nito import research sa kanila yung spot.
we have a different system sa supermarket. We are not vegans sa supermarket. Kasi we're presenting data sa that's why to apply it to supermarket. But as it is, it was not perfected before they closed. So, we look at index sa so initially, right now, we have the system for supermarket. So, syempre, if you have different system, you can buy this. So that's how that service.
So we're using the ES for fast food delivery departments for the different system for our supermarket. Even our loyalty, that's why kami nagkakaroon ng problema kasi hindi nga talaga makikita natin yung mga system.
And the loyalty point is not right on the card, di ba?
So for our departments and fast food delivery, automatically the card.
Kasi
For our yes, for our supermarket, is reported to our third-party system na yung tinawag ng brand.
synchronize
For na reporting. So, yung iba yung reception ni departments of hospital and bakery versus sa retention ni supermarket. So, magkaiba yung pointing system ng first quarter.
I
Pero we are targeting na dapat isa sila.
Yeah, for the loyalty, I would suggest that you move to the apps. So we have already solution that we can provide you the apps that even that the apps with your own logo. Yeah, so it link everything. So and also you can push the promotion to your loyalty customer anytime. Yeah, that would be. Luckily, I didn't contest. I prepared my goal, but because I'm pinahal, I forgot. I was asking.
I believe you and then.
Start yourself.
Okay, that's our last.
Because these are like is very important. It's on the extent
Wow.
Actually, I'm big generation is future. Then I will do seven. But you seven future. Oh, we see human talking. Those people goes
Kinikita ko lamig. Dalawa yun. Ito kasi po kasi.
Sabi ko pero sa paligid. Para hindi malukot.
Nandun sa ano ko, naka-fold siya ng single fold.
Inuwan ako sa internet. Kaya, bibigyan ko sa isa na isa.
I-account mo yung pag nagpa-pay. Yeah, adjust nila yung customer. Ibibigay ko yung customer.
Ang pag-buy. Ang mag-buy.
Isang client eh, dapat company gawin niya. Tapos implement. Eh, ganun ba? Pero hindi ko daw.
Hindi kailangan.
Establish mo na yung credit limit eh.
Hindi, credit limit kasi nandun sa
Pero damage.
meron. Ang problema ko kasi kailangan mag-i-sub ano niya.
Parang nag-establish.
Oo.
Ano naisip ko nga? Kaya lang, paano yung transition?
Hindi, ang problema kasi kailangan makram sa post na ito lang yung
Alam
link.
mo, si na si nasagat din natin yung ano, yung postal.
For today's the seats. Yes, but
Just not I didn't know really. I made a little bit active, but still cannot come back here.
Can you plan?
Ituloy na sa inyo diretso.
Yes, sir. Next week.
Actually, may finance na ganyan. So, I do it. Hindi ko i-declare.
Yes.
Better nga, student direct. Pero ako naman gano'n na pwede ko rin napalipan. Nagdagan sa ba? Nag-apply with the phone.
Sir, sa EX, paano nyo ginagawa yung tanong ko kanina, yung sa guarantor, tapos may mga
We have the engineer. So we have pwede siya magpapasabi ng card holder. Magpapatak ng card holder. So pag ako yung guarantor, I'm hindi ako ay sa may card holder. So without me, hindi siya magbigay ng mga credit limit sa mga pinakota niya.
Okay.
Tapos itong dito, kung si customer yung pinakalas, pero yung may account na sabi si guarantor. So si customer, ako si customer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so yun ang customer. Mangunta ka sa kay guarantor o kay card holder. So, ito sa kanilang dalawa, kung yung mga gusto na yung parang may
slip.
pwede, hindi siya, hindi pa siya pwede slip. Acknowledgement, parang authorization, hindi authorization, authorization slip. So, si guarantor may mga authorization slip yan, sila galing sa amin din.
Parang blanco lang yun.
Nakalagay doon authorization slip or apply to the first.
Tapos blanco yung mga amount. Siya lang maglalagay.
So, si customer 1, pupunta kay Garanto kay Carter. Tapos, example, serve mo, punta ako na 1,000. So, si Garantor, sila pa yung authentication, yung pangalan ng customer, and then after yung magkano amount, saan siya kukuha ito? Pag Mr. Pascal, di kayo supermarket. Then, department niya. So, si customer niya yung dadalhin niya yung authorization fee kay Ace, yung
Treasury.
So, si Figure total,